So welcome back to day 2. So today let's learn something more about HTML. So yesterday we stopped at I think anchor tag. Let's see what is there. Where did we stop here? Yeah. So yesterday we changed the background color, I guess, and then we gave some styling for this body where we gave this background color as powder blue, headings and href tag. There's an image. There's some text which we changed from we changed the direction from left to right to right to left, right? So what did we see here, or did we learn? So this thing what we are seeing here, okay, after we type in all these tags, is the web page or HTML, and every element inside the web page is actually a HTML element. Or like for example, when I say h1 and when I write something, that appears here on the page, right? So I mean, behind the scene of this every beautiful website, there are similar tags like this, right? So these tags actually build your HTML page, HTML content. And css, full form of css is cascading style sheets. So that is the one which actually makes your web page beautiful, right? So to add some color, margin, height, width, or alignment, or there are many things you can do with styling. So maybe like we can spend one particular week only in learning css, okay? So but even before learning css, the styling has to be applied on HTML elements, right? So today again we'll continue our HTML journey, and we'll learn some more tags and see how we can like, even though we may not learn styling completely in depth right now, let's try to see what are the maximum things we can easily style and kind of color do the changes here. So with this, let's enter to our same old cheat sheet, which is W3 School. Yeah, here I found a emoji tag. Let's see how these emojis are built. So there is a particular tag called meta. Okay, to display an HTML page, the browser should have a meta tag. Okay, this meta says that we are using a char set of UTF minus 8. So you can just Google what is char set and what is UTF minus 8. So there are different char set for different type of char set for different fonts or different colors. So these emojis I think are of type UTF. So first we need to add that into our meta tag, and then let's put some code and see how it appears, right? Let me see which one I like. Let's put this guy. Okay, so first, and how do we add that? It's just simply adding ampersand hash value and semicolon. So first let's see, without adding the meta tag, does it work? Sometime it says that we need to do this, but the browser sometimes takes it even without. Yeah, see, we don't need a meta tag. So I'll put a p tag. Let's see if there is a style called font size. I'll put it large, extra large. Yeah, extra large. Then let's put this value. Is this extra large? Oh. Let's put 30 pixel. This doesn't change or something. 300 pixel. Okay, yeah, it does change. Maybe I was not observing it carefully. Let me put 100 pixel. Yeah. So you can see this, right? We don't need a meta tag, but I think it is always safe. So there are sometime in these HTML things, right? It without adding some tags or without adding following some rules, it will work in your browser. But when you put that code into production, and when the user is seeing it in some other browser which does not support this kind of like adjustment, like if you maybe there are browsers which are very strict on rules, right? So in such cases, your code will fail. It may not look the way you were thinking it to look for them, right? So let's add this. Adding the tag doesn't harm us, and this is in specific to add. So as you see, this is a meta tag, right? And normally meta tag, as I said, will be part of your head object. I think here they do not have a head, but let's put it in the head. See, already, okay, it was already there. That's why I think it was appearing? No, even if it is not there. So when we let me cut this. So when we yesterday we added this HTML5 snippet, right? So it was already marked as UTF-8, so that is where it appeared directly, but even if I remove this, it's still showing up in the same way. It's not doing anything for that. Yeah, so let's see something next. Cache set that. Okay, there this page explains little more about HTML char set attribute. So HTML encourages use to UTF-8, and so UTF-8 will have all NC character content, blah blah blah. Okay, so there are some UTF code for all these things if you want to use it sometime. Let's see table tags. Okay, this is something interesting. Page title I think we saw yesterday, right? So we'll see table tag. We saw images, we saw link. I directly jumped into charset because it was something nice. So we have table borders. Today let's cover table, okay, and we can see something. I think we can reach till JavaScript. Let's see. So what is a table? So table, as the name things says, and I think even you guys would get that idea. Saying this is a table. It's something like what you see in MS Excel sheet. So you have some rows, some columns, and some data filled inside it. Right? So how to define a table? Simple. It's a table tag. So when you say table, it's table tag, and then there are something like this. Okay. So tr says it's a row. Okay, and th or td means it's table header or it's table data, right? So this is like one cell. So what we don't define rows exactly. What we define we don't define columns exactly. We say, okay, this is the first row and these are my values. So value can be th or td. So th means it's a header and td means it's table data. I think that is pretty simple. So I think, yeah, that is what this is. See here, it's table data and table row, table header. Let's build a table. So let's clear some of the things here. We don't need image tag. We'll remove image or let it be. We will know exactly what are the things we learned, right? So let's build a table. Table, then tr th into 3. So these are, I think, the shortcuts which will help you to fasten your program coding here. So it's not programming, yeah, it's coding. So when I say th into 3, it will create me 3 t headers. See, and I can write index. And still you can see these are like kind of highlighted, so I can hit tab and it goes to the next element there. So index, person, or name, contact info, right? So let's go here. So we have it, we are able to see it, right? But it still doesn't look like a table. Let's put a td, another tr, and td into 3 again, because we have 3 headers now. So let's keep that thing. So 3 data. So index is 1, name is Karthik, and contact number is something. That's not my number. Yeah, sure, but you can find my number on Instagram. tr again, td into 3, 2 Raju, and 9876543210, and again one more tr, td into 3, third index, Samson, and something. Now let's see how it looks. See, we have a good row column thing, right? Even though the alignments are not proper, it doesn't have a border and all, but it is still there. You can see columns, you can see rows, and you can see headers here, and you can see the data. So this is like, it'll be very useful when you're building a web application where you want to kind of align something easily, or you want to add something inside a table, right? Let's see what else we can do. HTML tag. Okay, there are something like caption, table captions, call group. Oh, okay, we'll see all these things. Let's not skip anything here. So we have tried till td, right? Let's see caption. So sorry, yeah, caption defines the caption. We will also open that thing here. File, do we have it here? No. Let's open this link in the browser also, so that it will be handy for us to refresh it there. Okay, this is blocking. I'll move this. Yeah, I can move it here. Right, it looks good. So let's add a caption. So how do we add a caption? Did we see that? Caption defines a thing of, let's click on this. How is it? Caption monthly saving. Okay, it is like a heading for our table. So it comes above our first tr or something. Caption, this is user table. Okay, cool. So maybe it's like something like, you have this. Okay, why the table? Okay, sorry, I typed table and it suggested a snippet for that. Okay, let's go to the next element. We saw caption. Call group specifies group of one or more columns. Is it like a span or something? Call span? Call group tag must be child of table element after caption, after any caption, before any t head or something. Still they do not explain us exactly. Let's see. Is there something? Okay, it is kind of display type call group. Try it yourself. Let's see what is it. Okay, we have call group. It says column span 2, background color red, call style background to yellow, then call group. Okay, I think it is used for styling. So here we say that, it is like, selection. So when we select something, right, we want to select only two columns. It's something like, to tell that this is price which is highlighted in yellow. You want to give a style for that. Let's try. It's something which I didn't know. So is it before caption we add? We also have to add a style on the header also. Let's do this. Okay, first let's add the border. We'll do things one by one. Okay, so for table th and td we need a border, right? For all the table elements we need border. So the style normally goes inside head. What styling? Table th td. We don't add it for tr, right? No, it's only for cell elements. So one for the main table and then one for individual cell. Okay, we'll add a border 1px something. No, how do we add a border? 1px solid black. We will learn more about css soon, don't worry. We'll put it blue or red. Yeah, red looks cool. It doesn't look cool, but yeah. So we are 14 minutes done. Let's see. We added the column color here. What were we doing? Yeah, call groups. Call group. We have first call. it's call, right? Call group, yeah, first call. So we'll tell call span to 2, and then we'll tell style equal to background color as red. No, red, what is it? Rebecca purple something. Okay. Oh, see, it gave us that, right? Call span equal to, no span, style background color yellow green. Oh, this is cool. And let's assume that we give 1. What happens? Okay, this goes for the first one, and this comes for the green. The second call comes for the second one. I think we can just copy paste this and see. See. So if even if you don't give this number, right, so it takes it as, like, first column, second column, and third column. But if you want to span across the columns, we can just mention call span. So for example, if I want to remove this last one, so last one is none, there's no background color, and I say call span as 2. See, we got purple for the first column group and green for the second and third, because we spanned the second and third column to 2. Cool, man. This is nice. I never tried this. Learned something really new. Call group, call we saw, t head, t body, and group the header content, group the body content. Okay, even these are used for styling. Okay, it is just to tell that, okay, this is the header and this is the footer, or this is the body. Like in our case, we'll tell this as our table header, t header. What is that? T head. It ends here. I think this is used mainly for the browser to format something. Then we say t body. Even if you don't give it, it doesn't matter much. I mean, I did not find any difference. Groups the header content group. Okay, I think it is for styling again. If I tell t header equal to something, then it will group color style that. Let's see, t head, and I tell background color equal to light blue. See, okay, it is for grouping, right? T foot is like the final one. Let's add a t foot. We can call it like a end thing. Yeah, another tr, single td. Let's span it. Thank you. So okay, we can't see it here, huh? Let's go to the page. See, you can see thank you here, but it is not spanned. We'll try to see if there is a span option here. 3. No, what is it? Call span. Yeah, call span is 3, and this is t footer. Now we will go to this and say, see, now t footer has got this purple color because of the column. It is part of the first column, right? And we have spanned it from there. So let's style it specifically. We'll tell background color as aquamarine. Okay, cool. See, you can style things separately. We will say content alignment. Do we have anything alignment? Center? No. Text align center. Yeah. Oh, I was able to center a text in HTML using CSS. Back to our learning. Coming back. So we are done with t foot, t body, and all those things. Right? How to add border? We saw that. We said 1 pixel solid and black. We can say 1 pixel dotted and black. Oops. See, we got a dotted table. Collapsed border. What is collapsed border? Having double border. Okay, border has something called border collapse, it seems. So it changes our collapse. Okay, see, now we have single single border thing. I think this was solid was better. Let's make it black. Okay, now it looks like a good table. Oh, we can give a round border. Okay, here they have removed the table tag in the CSS, and the double line is not there. So we remove the column, a collapse. We see that there are two lines. I remove this table tag. See, we can see it like this, and then let's give a border radius. Why 1 pixel? No, I think it is 10 pixel. Oh, that is too much. Let me give 4. Yeah, now let's see. It looks like it's a very nice table. See, all these things are very simple basic ones, but it helps us. So when we are building a really big web application, right, we should not be in a position to, if I want to create a table, browse back to the page, or open W3 School and search how to draw a table. So that should not be the case. And even if you're giving interviews, right, like these are like very fundamental basic questions they'll be asking, how to draw a table, or how to what is HTML. So these fundamentals, if you are very strong, slowly when you're building on your tech stack, it'll help you to take things smoother. And you'll be, obviously these things help you in all your interview questions, correct? Because people will think, if you are not able to answer such basic questions, how will you crack a bigger one? How will you solve the real-time problem? So they wouldn't expect you not to answer these. So we have width. Okay, width is 100%, th is 70%. Okay, this is like if you want to change the width of the table, right? So okay, so these are like, if you want to change the width of the columns. So let's see how it works. I'll tell table width is, wow, what was the value? Style equal to, okay. Oh, it's again a CSS thing. Width 100%. Okay. Oh, it took the 100% of the page. Nice. Okay, it's too big. Let's call it 70% or 40%. But you saw that, right? See, 40% in this screen is this, and 40% in this page is this. So it is kind of reactive. So when you tell percentage, right? So let's pull it small. See, as small you make, the width increases or decreases, right? It is always 70% or 40% of your entire page width. So now the page width is small. The column, if I had given pixels here, right, this wouldn't happen. So remember, this is like one of the things for your responsive page. Localhost 300, no, what is that? Okay. Now let's go to table header. I think we saw this, right? Vertical table headers. Okay, how do we draw a vertical table headers? Okay, so we have tr, right? So in that, only first elements are headers. Now battery is low. Padding and spacing. So padding is basically, okay, that we'll try come back to padding again in CSS. Call span and row span, we saw this, right? We were able to call span our footer. table styling. Okay, this is something nice which I always wanted to try. So this is basically every odd number, every odd or even number, we try to color it with something. So how do we do? We tell tr and nth child even. Okay, if nth child is even, it gives this background. Let's see. So we'll remove all our styling. Styling is removed, and even this column group will remove so that there is no color here. And let's say tr colon nth child even. We put background color as aquamarine. We have only one item here, so let's add one more column. One more row. George, what's the spelling? Okay, something. See, we got one more row, and so every even row is getting colored here. If we make it, does odd work? Okay, odd works, but again, even the header gets that value. I think 0 is also considered odd. That is interesting. It's simple also. So for column, I think we do it for td. Okay, this was for tr. If we do it for td or th, we can give it for column. td comma th. And what happened? td and th. Okay, we need to give it separately. Okay, because I gave td and there is no function here. And child even, and we need one more column everywhere. Okay, we're able to style it like that. Call group we saw, I think we saw that a few minutes back. We can use this particular way, right? To create forms, to create calendars like this. We can even make interactive calendars, where we add some JavaScript and stuff like that. Okay, so let's wrap it up for today. We learned table. Table was pretty good learning. I thought like we can cover up to div or classes, but it did not happen. So let's close it. Thank you for watching. Whoever has is watching this for whole till the end, right? I really like to thank you because these are my initial videos, and please leave a comment. Even what are the things you liked and what you didn't like, so it will really help me to improvise. Thank you. This is my day 2 of learning HTML.